So, I've been running shorts and everything lately. That's why I kind of been start them over, because I'm doing the shorts. The other thing I was going to go over is, the cats have been really, really happy lately. I've been buying them chicken about once or twice a month. Feed them little leftovers. Taking care of them. Bringing them in and out and letting them play when they want to. Now they just want a place to stay because it's cold. There's another cat down there that we think has some kittens, but he's staying over by the tree and down behind the tree. And I don't think I could go down there and help him out. Eventually the cats are going to be roaming around. They'll get big enough. Then I could probably help him. His foot's better. I wonder how I broke it. I'll never know. He's a big cat. I thought it was my Blondie kitty. I got to where I couldn't take care of him anymore. I got mad at him a couple times. And he left. Then there was Mama Girl, who was the orange kitty, with a very unusual look, that I left out, and I think that guy grabbed him. I had a dream I found her again, out there around the house somewhere. She came back over and around. Where she had came from, I don't know. Ow! But it's just been wild lately. I still hike. I still get picked on a little bit, but I still make people laugh. 12:12. Should buy some popcorn, but I just ate a sandwich and a half. I missed 11:11 because I was sleeping. The next one is 12:22, 9 minutes. Maybe we'll probably be in here till about 1. We'll go home, check the mail. It might be here, it might not. I'm waiting for my credit card.
Giving heavy indications that it will lead to negotiations for the developed world, and there's kind of a hope potentially that other countries will step up, including China, and that you can kind of push forward with progress there even without the US.
It's so interesting. Now, on the other hand, I wonder if Trump's decision could embolden conservative movements around the world to also take climate change less seriously, even as you talk about other countries potentially stepping up in the absence.
Yeah, I think that is a risk, and I think that's a risk that ministers and negotiators are kind of aware of. And there is this view that countries that are high emitters and don't particularly want to stop emitting will use the fact that Donald Trump won the election to derail the talks. So even if they don't withdraw, they will use the fact that the US can't really take part in the talks to derail the talks. And then it remains to be seen whether we'll see some other countries potentially make moves to, I don't know, step back from the Paris Agreement. It didn't happen the last time. When Donald Trump withdrew the US from the Paris Agreement in his first term, we didn't have a whole host of countries following in his wake. And so I guess the hope is that that won't happen this time. And I think you'll see a lot of movement from more ambitious countries to try and make sure that doesn't
15
happen.
minutes.
Well, the world and the world economy in terms of green energy is in a much different place than it was the first time when Donald Trump pulled out of the Paris Accords. Talk about China, which has been investing heavily in clean energy, even as it continues to emit a tremendous amount of CO2. Does China have a new opportunity if the United States cedes ground on